Hello, it's me again, Skin Glow and Afro. As you can see, my hair is a little bit different. I got my hair in mini twists. I took the plaits down yesterday, left my hair out for the day. It got all tangled up, so I said, you know what, I'm going to put in these mini twists instead. So, yeah. And as you can see, my hair is showing a bit of length. Go on here. Anyway, to get straight to the friggin' topic, I want to talk about a post that the actress, British Ghanaian actress Michaela Cole put up on her Instagram. I am very disappointed in her for this post, but I'm not surprised at all because certain black people, they get a little bit of an apology from white people for the racism and slavery that happened back in the day, and then they just take it as if, oh, that's supposed to be enough, your little apology. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to read you the post. So it says, if you don't read the below, you're a fool. Sunday goes to the leaders. When I saw my president and my prince, when I saw my president of Ghana and my Prince of Wales, my Prince of England in one room, it was pretty epic. Like a divorced identity within myself remarried. Power dancing, neither subservient to the other. When I heard the Prince of Wales speech at Accra International Conference Centre, I heard a man who knows and is disgusted by the status of the monarchy in its relation to Africa. One he called a catastrophe. May I add, of blind-sighted ignorance, ego-led by racist terrorists with severe psychological damage festering through their bones. The prince knows more about those choices than any of us could, and he wasn't even a choice maker. But he chose to come to Ghana and plead for another chance. I left crying. All hail my president for giving him the platform. And then it says 2018. Now the poorly placed hunger in our species, the hunger for power instead of compassion, is global. The citizens want to consume more power, more things for things' sake. And Mother Nature, without whom none of us are here, has heard. And if you look around, she has responded. You don't have enough, baby. More power. You forget the curse within the power. Did you not read the stories I left you? The African and Greek myths, not even Shakespeare. You didn't understand they were about you, darling? Okay, baby, you want to sing your own lullaby to bed? Now you will sleep forever. See the natural elements out of level? The ocean, she won't cease until we do. We all have monsters. The monarchy found theirs a while back and seem to be learning to tame them. Really, Michaela? I've tamed mine after learning I have the power to make a life miserable just by mental orchestration. Even entire companies, remember Flames and Fire still on my gram? I saw the damage and begged nature to take my demon, lay prostrate and serve her only. Bless those who find their demon and tame it before it consumes them. But help the innocent, sweet girl, boy country. Better the devil you know, right? And if you don't know, it is right inside of you. You do not know the devil at all. So you better find and tame it, lest it consumes your fade while you sleep out. Boy, I was just reading it and I thought to myself, Michaela, you cannot be serious. So the Prince of Wales, Prince Charles, decides to do a little bit of speech in Accra, Ghana, and you consider that to be a placate. Oh yes, he's learned to tame his demons because he's done a little speech where he speaks about how slavery was atrocious and it was brutal and it didn't need to happen. The thing is, we know all of this. We know that it didn't need to happen. I just don't understand how she can do this whole post talking about how she started crying after he finished his speech. This white man did this speech. But the funny thing is, it's just a speech. It does not mean anything at the end of the day. Because when David Cameron was the Prime Minister of the UK and Jamaica asked for reparations for slavery, David Cameron said a complete no. What he did instead was he offered Jamaica some money so that they could build prisons in Jamaica, and the Jamaican government said no. Now, if Prince Charles had really wanted to do something, why didn't the royal family say, oh, you know what, we're going to overrule David Cameron and we're going to give you reparations? No, because they don't want to give up their money. Let's keep it real. The royal family would be broke if it was not for the money that was accumulated during the slave trade. So I'm supposed to believe because he does this one little speech, that means he's truly sorry? Anyone can go up on a platform and say they're sorry about something when they don't actually mean it in their hearts. Michaela Cole, I'm so disappointed in you for the fact you feel that this one little speech, this one little monologue means that this man is truly sorry for the atrocities that happened to black people back in the day. The royal family's money comes from off the backs of slavery. Our ancestors were whipped into terror and fear and to work hard for these people who do not even see us still as human beings. I mean, think about all the racist incidents that happen here in the UK, and do the royal family ever even come out and talk about any of this? They don't say boo to a goose, and I'm supposed to believe that these people are not racist. I mean, this same what's his name, Prince Harry, dressed up as a Nazi for Halloween a couple of years ago, but you know, he's gone and got married to a biracial woman. I mean, that's a whole nother issue altogether. And these are the people that we're supposed to be trusting. These are the people that we're supposed to be crying over. She cannot be serious. And one thing that really disturbed me is when someone commented on her Instagram post saying that, oh, they're still colonizers. Let me see if I can find it. She said, so the woman who commented, she said, I see him as a colonizer, but you are there and my eyes are open. My opinion remains, but I'm watching. Love your caption. And Michaela responded, just be informed about all your opinions and remember past tense. I used to be a political science student. Does that mean I am a political science student? No, I was. Past tense. Good to study the difference between what is and what was. A lot of time can pass between was and is, and between those two short words a lot of changes. Michaela, do you understand what a false equivalence is? How can you compare you being a former student to this person being a so-called former colonizer? That is such a false equivalence. I cannot believe that she even felt so strongly to argue her point that he's no longer a colonizer by saying that she's a former political science student. Like, that doesn't even make any sense at all. Michaela, are you honestly serious? That's how you choose to die on this hill? For this, the royal family, everybody knows about the royal family. We also know about how the royal family also has jewels that they stole from Asia and Africa and they refused to give them back. Have you seen the gold that the royal family has, like gold bars? They do not belong to them. We all know where this gold comes from, but they're never going to return it back to where it actually came from. Like, seriously, of all the things in the world, this is the hill she chooses to die on. Michaela, I don't even actually have the words to describe how ridiculous it is. It's really ridiculous, and she doesn't even see how foolish it makes her look. Another embarrassing black woman, just like Jamelia defending Anthony Lennon, saying that he has a right to say he is a black man, even though this man has said in the past his mother and father are white, his grandparents are white, his great-grandparents are white, but all of a sudden now, because he wants to claim himself as black, we're supposed to accept that straight away. Oh yes, you want to claim yourself as black just because you have an appearance of a mixed race person. That doesn't mean anything. That his appearance of a mixed race person, that can be from years ago. That does not mean anyone in his intermediate family is actually black. That can be like far back. Like I said in my previous video about it last week, when I mentioned Sandra Lang, you need to read up about that South African woman, trust me. And I also found out yesterday from my mum that Anthony Lennon's parents are also white South Africans. So it's probably like what I said, the same situation. It probably is a throwback thing. But I just don't understand the logic of Jamelia going up on TV and saying, yes, trying to compare a person being transgender to a person being transracial. That doesn't even make any sense. Transracial, you cannot change your race. You cannot change your ethnicity. You cannot change your culture. These are things that are ingrained within you. So I don't understand how she felt the need to say that. And to compare it to transgender, that is bullshit. Yes, you can change your gender if we're being technical about it. But biologically you can't, but you can change your gender, at least the outside appearance. But the thing is, black people don't have the luxury of being able to change to a white person. Even bleaching your skin, you're still going to have your features. Everybody's going to know this, so it doesn't even make a bit of sense. And as for Michaela Cole defending Prince Charles, I just don't even have the words for it anymore. I honestly don't have the words for it, because I'm sick and tired. This is twice now that black women have been sitting up on these platforms and making themselves look like damn fools, defending these white people who don't give a shit about them at the end of the day. What the hell, what the Ross was Michaela Cole actually crying for? Because he said something about compassion. Where is this true compassion? When are you going to give reparations to black people if slavery was old, just in the past? No, we're still dealing with slavery today. Isn't it funny how these same people saying slavery was in the past but don't have fuck all to say about how the Arabs in Libya are keeping black people enslaved? Do you not have shit to say about that, do you? But yes, slavery is in the past, and these are former colonizers. No, they're still colonizers. They're still benefiting from the fact that our ancestors had to die. But this is the energy you're giving, Michaela. This is how you're doing your positive energy, by telling lies. I don't understand that. I really don't. But anyway, stay tuned because I got 2 more videos to come up. So let me know down below your thoughts about this whole Michaela Cole situation, because this is a bunch of foolishness. I'm sorry to say, it's nonsense. Michaela, this is not the hill you want to die on, trust me. I'm sorry, but if these are your views, you feel like they're no longer colonizers, then I can no longer support you as a black woman. I'm sorry, but no, I can't. I don't support foolishness. All right, peace.